Okay, see you have please turn on your camera. Well, this is the seventh lesson, right? Correct. Yes, seventh lesson, which is we're gonna talk more about the chapter 9 a bit more. And then we're gonna close shop for chapter 9. And next month, chapter 10. Then May chapter 11. That's it. And then the rest is all as usual. So same thing, I need you guys to give me your O-level, seeing that if you have the O-levels last year SS paper, please take the picture for my SPK and SRQ, okay? I just want to finalize again. So as of now, I will still concentrate on these two issues, issue 1 and 2. In fact, I predict both issue 2 for SPQ and SRQ. I'm not sure whether my prediction will be correct or not. Okay, so don't take my words, huh? Okay, of course you have to study all issue 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's move on. Do not want to wait. Okay, so as far as concerned, this is the methods that we are going to use for SRQ. I'm sorry, SBQ. So see, what do you mean by IFF? Which type of sources can we use for FIEE? Yes, back to you, see. Oh, 头发长长了啊。Okay.
Like those kind of inference question.
Sorry, what do you mention?
Inference question.
Yes, well done. How many marks would that be?
5 or
Yeah, 5 marks. Later we're going to do that one. Okay, of course, there is inference plus purpose, which is 6 marks questions. Then, of course, we have comparison. As you know, comparison, just to update, you must have 1 paragraph similarity and 1 paragraph differences. Sometime, under these purpose questions, there will be 7 marks. Okay, usually seldom, 6 or 7 marks. Then they might ask you for purpose and tone. So far, I'm not sure the school tells you this. You must have 1 paragraph similar, 1 paragraph difference, and then you must say they mention the source A and C. Let's say they compare source A and C. Source A and C both have different purpose. One is the purpose is to mock the government. That means 就是取笑那个政府. The other one is to support the governments in 他们的政策. Then the tone will be. Give me a minute. I just need some water. And if the tone, hi Nicole, welcome. Good evening to you. Please turn on the camera. Thank you, Nicole. So we are talking about this, Nicole. We are talking about inference now with this one now. First, we are talking about inference with 5 marks, and then inference with purpose. The why does this got 6 marks? So comparison usually got 1 paragraph similar and got 1 paragraph difference. And then sometimes the third paragraph might ask you for the different purpose. One, the purpose is to mock the government. The other one is to support the government. And the other one is the tone for the source A is negative, whereas the source C, the tone is positive. Okay, so what do you talk about? The common criteria. Okay, so usually not really 5 paragraph, depends on how you write it. Okay, like this one. Okay, you might have 5 paragraph, but usually it's a 3 paragraph is pretty good enough already. Yeah, this one is a bit more to the old syllabus, but you still can use 1 paragraph similarity, 1 paragraph differences, and of course the purpose. But as far as concerned, that my concern is once you are doing comparison skill, if you must have 1 similar and 1 differences. You cannot just similar then go on to the next one. You will not score marks, and we will be very, very frustrated and fed up that why the student never taught both. There is a possibility. I don't want to confuse you. There's a possibility sometimes the question only asks for difference and not similarity. There is a very, very slim policy. They ever came up with 4, 6 marks. That means that 1 different and 2 difference. I don't know why they come up with these kind of questions. Seriously, there is once a few times in a real O-level exam in the old syllabus. I'm not sure whether they do that. But nowadays, they are like to do hybrid questions, which is getting more and more tougher. I think your junior, those who are Sec1 and those PSLE coming up will be even tougher based on what I've been teaching for so many years. So both are the common criteria. What is the common criteria? So common criteria is that do they have the the purpose of diffusing or helping the government's forces. For example, 2 is enough. Or is it because some bloggers, some sources say that where got 2 is enough? 1 already got problems feeding the kids already. Still want to have 2 children, 3 if you can afford it. The government must be crazy, something like that. So reliability, you must check who say that. There's 3C, take note. Claim, cross-referencing, and cap with the critical assessments of the provenance. Okay? Wait. Okay, so we have to talk about usefulness. Okay, I told you these 2. I think most of you are very confusing. How do I know whether the question is useful or reliability? Okay, so take note about this later on. Okay, 一家 not 名家. Okay, so these are the common one. Of course, the assertion, don't go and tell me, my teacher tell me assert 1, 2, 3 example enough. Sorry, for me, it's every single source must assert, okay? Later, we're going to do this one with more details. So come, let's talk about taxi. I finally found the source I would like to share with all of you again. And I know this SRQ is very important. Please be very alert that I'm going to share with you this, okay? Am I in the same page? Oh my goodness. Where's my the other PowerPoint? Who else is not in? We got 6 students, right? Is there another guy? Oh, sorry, very hard. How many? Wait. Where's my PowerPoint? Shucks. Okay. Okay, we have learned last week, right, that the taxes is for what? The time factors. Remember, T stand for the time factors, which is issue 1, 2, and 3. I will give you the example later. You need to look at your textbook, right? Audience, there are 20 of them, but the list can be more than 20. That explain UCDERL. Yes, Luhan, that day you asked me, you asked me, right, Luhan? Right now. Are you the one? Who? I thought you asked me about whether is it using DERL for SRQ. Who is the one? Were you? And then, oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, Wuhan is not in. Okay. Thanks. So, of course, this is the one that we're talking. Just refresh. Okay. Then we use taxi for step 1, step 2, and 3. And then this one, we go for this one, select. Okay. Taxi to SRQ. And then we got talk about first factor, second factor. Okay. Now I'm 重点要来了. So paragraph 1, 2, and 3. Then your conclusion. So I know those of you are doing G2 don't have. This is the one extract. Read. Okay. Yi Jiang, will you mind read the extract 1 to the class? 可以看到吗？可以哦。宜家开始。
Some Singaporeans suggest that
看得到吗？还是很小 ？OK， 大一点这样 OK Go.
Some Singaporeans suggest that our national.
Oh, I forgot. I really can't hear her. Sorry. I really cannot hear her. Damn it, I'm so sorry. It's not I don't want you to read. I really cannot hear you. Luhan, can you hear her? Damn it, man. What's that? It's really an ASS of me. 我真的听不到，对不起。心远，不好意思。不是我不喜欢你，我真的听不到。我 just 发现 ，OK， Cian, can you arrange? Maybe you can you put your earpiece on? Maybe you see your earpiece. Use your earpiece and I really want to hear from you. Okay, if you have earpiece. Okay, Cian, let's go. Extract 1.
Some Singaporeans suggest that our national identity could be affected by the coming of more foreigners who may not share the same wave of life as Singaporeans.
So is it before year 2000 or during this period or after 2025, Xingyan?
During this period.
Yeah, this extract. Remember, sorry, my dear, you hold on. Okay, this one 你要记住sorry 我要上去一下 here. 我算得太快了。So the time factors, when this extract happens, take note. I'm not sure your teacher teach you in essence like that, but because from my experience, there is a reason. It's just like you're a lawyer, you're fine. So 你跟我讲这个是 okay, can you write down? Can you all please write down? Is it before 2000? That means in 1819. Okay, I help you. I help you. Oh shit, man. No. I'm scolding myself, not you. Sorry, Uncle Raymond is very OCD one. Xingyan will understand what I mean. But every time I teach you, if you all come to my sister cafe, you know, 我做东西要 very systematic 的，对不起，that's Uncle Raymond。我从小就是这样所以我太太有时不喜欢我。Who cares, man? Okay, 1819 to 1999, that is past, okay? And 2000 to 2025 is present, Write down, please write down, And then 2026 and further. Okay, maybe 2100 is future. Okay, write down, please. So, Xingyan, please don't share with anybody. This will really help you, Yijiang. This will definitely help you in your extract 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we are going to do that. Nico, okay, Nico? Can, Nico, my dear? Can? Nico, answer me lah. At least thumbs up lah. You every time see your hair, I'm very jealous leh. Such a nice silky hair. Okay, Xingyan, 跟我讲 extract 1是哪一个 one? Okay, A for 1819 B for 2000 now and C which one? Oh, Bohan is in.
The 2000.
2000 Hi, Bohan. Bohan, 我们现在做 taxi 就是 SRQ. Will you mind turning on your camera, Bohan? Thank you. 谢谢你 Bohan. So 我们在讲这个 extract one 看得到吗，宝贝？看得到那这个 extract one 我刚才 send 给他们我再 send 多一次因为刚才你还没有进来。hello, what is that? 哎呀 sorry, I sent the wrong one, that one. Sorry, I sent the wrong one. I'm supposed to send this one. Wait, I want to send to Bohan 等一下OK, Bohan 你看到吗？这个这个 SRQ 不要跟人家 share A, OK, 我们用 A, B, C A 是 past, B 是 present, C. OK, so can you all type your answer now? 来，我们再玩这个游戏 extract one. 你是 A, B, C 呢Xingyan 你讲 B Xingyan 对Xingyan 讲 B OK, 一家说 sorry, I cannot hear you. So can you type your answer? All of you, please type your answer. I want to see how good you are. B OK. Luhan and Nico. 哇 C 哇未来future. 还有呢，宜家呢，博涵，这个 extract 是几次 B OK, 博涵 B OK. Nico 呢？ No, B 吗 ？A B C OK. 我再来一次，你 why cannot Hey, this one must take very seriously seriously very seriously. 来看 answer. B and C. 哇，你很狡猾嘞，鹿晗，我喜欢。Your answer is very close. Nicole, what is the answer, Nicole? You want B? Okay, sorry, 我再看到。The answer is A, B, C. You agree not? Disagree? Luan, you want to say something? You want to say something? You're very smart, huh? B and C, you're right. In fact, 以前 before 1999就有很多人外国人来到新加坡了。现在目前为止还是有外国人来新加坡。2026年还是会有还是会有外国人来新加坡。Well done, man, Luhan. You can score. You're very smart. I always like to test my students like that. 我很下流哦。Okay, so you're right. This is A, B, C. Okay, now let's read 心远。心远。Extract B.
The influence of religion on the believer is constant. It guides the believer in one's conduct in everyday life. It keeps the believer on the path of goodness.
So this extract is also ABC. In the past, we study about the racial riots and the religion riots, right? Okay. And this is similar to the past, like the Maria Hartog, if you study in Sec 1, Sec 2, okay, about religion. So now also we are talking about religions, all right? Like tomorrow, in fact, tonight, 1/3 of my Muslim relative, they are going to celebrate Hari Raya. Yay! 我有马来食物吃了，我不太喜欢吃马来食物。我吃了，因为我 not spicy enough. OK， 我每次吃了就泻肚子。So OK, this is extract 2 ABC 哦。OK， 知道吗，博涵 ？Right， 以前就是有外国人来这边种族的，记得我们读那个 social economic status 吗 ？And cultural 对吗？以前，然后以后2026年不可能讲说 OK， 现在全部的种子只有 Catholic 还有是 Muslim，no such thing。OK，extract 3。My dear， 谢谢 ，thanks。
People who grew up experiencing the challenge of lower income trend
读完了。
tend to keep the tough lessons learned close to heart and understand the experience of those who do not live in ideal conditions.
This one is very argumentative, Antenna. This one can be A and B. What about C? We haven't known, we do not know. But yes, we do have low-income people in Singapore. Okay, let's talk about this. Extract 1, you see, any questions like that? O-level questions like that. Okay, O-level questions like that. A-level, okay, you see? Social economic status and, okay, which one? So this is, you can look at this carefully. Okay, I'm going to give you the answer now. Because last week you only see the answer, you don't see the extract, right? So I managed to get the extract for you to understand. Okay, ready? So extract 1, 2, and 3. Xingyan, can you read the question? Extract 1. Read all the question for me.
Extract 1 states that Singaporeans' sense of national identity could be weakened as our culture could be diluted with the coming of more foreigners.
So this extract 1 only, okay, in your opinion. So we don't do NA, also take note of NA question. You just read in your opinion.
In your opinion, suggest one way that will help strengthen our national identity.
One way only, that's NA, G2 question, O-level.
In your opinion, suggest 2 ways that will strengthen our national identity.
Okay, so how? So there is an infra. How do we national identity? So that means there's this thing called cook curry to appreciate the foreign people who come to eat the curry, or 小笼包, or the Muslim, the prata, or the mee goreng, mee siam, mee rebus. Okay, 这是马来的传统的食物。好像那个 burger 是那个你如果你吃mee rebus 和mee siam 就有这些东西的。Okay. Your teacher must by right share with you all this, unless your teacher is a foreign teacher who teach SS. But most of the time, from my experience, all the social study teachers should be like me, 土生土长, okay, to understand, because this social study is going to impact, affect, okay, and relates to what you're going to have in the real exam, like these topics here, and also in real life. So the 2-1, okay, just a quick one. The 2 identity to make you feel good about foreign is to welcome them. For example, once they swear in as a citizen, what happened to Ichia? Wait for Ichia, sorry. Ichia, are you okay? Okay, can you're here. So, for example, you welcome the foreigners, like go and visit them. What happened, Nicole, Ichia, and Mohan? is that when there are new citizens coming to Singapore, Uncle Raymond is a grassroots leader, will follow my MP or sometime if my MP or 我 chairman say, 哎 Raymond，你最近这边有一个新的邻居搬来，他们是从越南还是从中国 ？OK， 我当然是去敲门，敲敲门，你在不在？有人说你没回来。OK，don't laugh at me，OK，是真的有这首歌，OK。那不是你年代，是我年代。Of course，我就敲敲门，然后就说 Yes，Hi，I'm Raymond，nice to meet you. You are coming, right? Of course, they were very skeptical. 你来做么？我就会跟他讲 Welcome to Singapore as a citizen. I hope you got any problem. 因为他们是新的，就像以后你们去外国读书，你住宿舍的时候，你那边的土地都不熟，人不熟， so you can get to know. Okay. So the other one is to allow them for boarding. That means go to the CC right now. Go to CC 联络所。然后如果你住在 HDB， 它有很多不同的节目，告诉你这些外国人怎么样来，怎么样沟通write down the open communication。OK， 明白啊 ？OK， can 啊 ？Extract 2 B。Where's my Okay, let's read Xing Yuan.
Extract 2 and 3 reflects on the role of religion and one's socio-economic status in shaping one's identity. Explain the role of religion and socio-economic status in shaping one's identity. Do you think that the
Give me
role...
a minute. Give me a minute, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, so explain the role of religion and social economic status in shaping one identity. Explain the role. So very simple, you explain the role only. Okay, about religion and about social economy. Oh, and then very straightforward, that's NA. But read the O-level question.
Huh?
You read again one more time, sorry.
Oh, do you think that the role of religion is more important than socio-economic status in shaping one's identity? Which is more
Which
important?
is more important? Now this is extract 2 and 3. Okay. Okay, see? This is this is a textbook just now, that one, you see? You understand? Bohan last week, Tuesday, never come, right? So this is the one, describe, explain. Yeah, you just read. Okay, so you realize this is the religion, and which one is more important? See that? Okay, got it, huh? Well, this is very important for if you are going for A levels. Look, so this is one point about role of religion. Then the next paragraph. Nicole, the rest of you listening, you ask me, should I write like that? I leave it to you, because I've been using this method for more than 10 years. All right, so more than 10 years. So this is my formula. I do not know if your school have other formula and you think it's comfortable for you to use, by all means. But this one, I feel that mine is even, in fact, this two part here is a bit extra, but I feel that you will convince your marker to give you better marks. Okay, so this is about role of economy. So under Raymond, the third paragraph, okay, this is my paragraph. You see, therefore, the role of religion is more important than the third. And then this is to justify and then link back to question. Now, guys, listen up. For SRQ, you always must link back to the, say, link back to the question. Link back, link back. You must, please write down on the notes. You have to link back to the questions. Do I make myself very clear, Bohan? Can? 记住要 link back. So 如果有两个，就像 for example, your parents' love is more important to you or your grandparents' love is more important to you, Bohan. So you write first paragraph, all about parents' love. Then the second paragraph, you write about grandparents' love. Then the third paragraph, who is more important to you? I think I told you all last week, Tuesday, right? One of the students, the whole entire class write about parents' love is important. Only one student say, no, my grandparents' love is more important to me. Nothing wrong, as long as your last part, you are the lawyer, you have to hand in your verdict and tell the judges why you think this is a better evidence to support your arguments, to support that your client is guilty on what. Get it now? 记住你当你做这个 SRQ， 你就要变成你是自己是 lawyer。So Antenna and Luhan, you're coming on the 19th of September. Uncle Raymond will explain to you more detail of what this skills is all about. Okay?在Zoom, very difficult to explain to you. I think senior last year, Uncle Raymond has roughly explained to you. Okay? I take this very seriously. You know why? Because there is always two in your O level. In your A level, there are more factors that contribute to this argument. And when you go for university, there are more 5 factors, 6 factors you have to choose. Okay, so Bohan, this is just specially for you. We just have a tuition Tuesday ago, right? Correct? 是吗？是不是？你没有来哦，对吗？Luhan，是不是啊？对啊 ，OK. Oh yeah, because why Was it over already? I can't remember. Okay, never mind. So I done So take note It's called DERL 知道吗？你听呢？ You describe why your parents are important, explain that your parents' love is important, give evidence. Because when I was young, I got high fever. My mom and dad had to carry me run because that time we got no transport, And quite true. Some of my friends last time when we were young, we don't have Grab car. You said in the 70s, 80s, Singapore is damn freaking poor. It's as good as China last time. So express that finally, because today, thank God, you say 为什么小孩子发高烧发到变成笨蛋，就是烧坏头脑。How do we respond? I want to finish this for my lesson plan. Global economy, please write down the points. I'm not sure this one is inside your textbook. I can't remember. I lost touch with the new syllabus already. I'm not sure I showed you last week. No, I just want to finish up this lesson for these topics in chapter 9. Okay, let me explain now. This one is a global economy. Now, global economy is not just about multinational company. Although, remember chapter 8, we talk about transportations. Remember all these words is very useful. I think you and Nicole, Ichia can talk to me now. You put your earpiece. No. Okay. So this one is more relevant to SRQ. So Antenna, I leave it to you, Dina. Right? So this is more to SRQ questions, which you saw just now, right? All right. So let's go. Well, when we have this global economy, the first few things you need to write down important is, okay, ready bilateral. 就是两国方面. And then we have regional relationship. 写下来 ASEAN. 然后第三个是 global 就是 World Trade Organizations to talk about this. Okay? If you all know, then it's fine. I'm going to move on to the next paragraph. Economic impacts, right? This one. Which one is the most important in Singapore? Tourism. Okay, they always like to talk about trade and investment, of course, is important. These are the two. Manufacturing used to be, agriculture is not in Singapore. But we need countries like Thailand, like Malaysia, Indonesia, China, Vietnam. They are more agricultures. So we have the impacts of the country. So we exchange for that. Exchange what? Goods and services, expertise, professionalism. You see, you realize Singapore, if you want to study degree, you want to study agriculture, no. But now they are coming in. We call eco-farming, sustainability, eco agricultures. Okay, you can see all this in Skill Future. But I know you will not go and look at it because you think it's none of my business. I'm not ready for it, but I'm just sharing with you. These are all the things that will impact, okay, intertwined, interdependent, and interrelated, and interconnected. So when we are connected, when we are talking about the tax revenue and the potential how jobs created, one fine day after you graduated from your university, or during your university, like some are ex-students who's now in overseas internship with other countries. One of my students now is in Germany. The other one is in my university in Sheffield now. And one of them, I can't remember, in China or in Taiwan. So this is something to exchange information, technology, expertise, and the most important thing is to improve your scalability and workforce. Okay, that means no man is an island by itself. And this economic impact is to help because manpower, people, not only Singapore are aging, right, Bohan? A lot of countries 都是生一个，最多不要生，还是生2个。那你以前像我们的奶奶爷爷生5、6个、7、8个、10个，很少了。就算马来人现在都最多1、2个。刚才我从 North Point 回来，我看到一个很年轻的马来人的 father， 6个孩子，而且是哆瑞咪啊。最大最多是可能 primary 5， 但接下来是哆瑞咪。哎，喂，我不是 against Muslim or Malay to have more children， it's like 很少见到现在马来人有这样5、6个孩子的，很少。OK， 印度人、华人也是更少至少。为什么呢？因为他们要追求什么 career advancement。You understand now? Okay. Oh, it's related, huh? Because all this point, sometimes you ask you why. So this one, you please, when I'm talking, please read now. I don't want you all to read this, just read speed reading. I'm just picking out the points. I've been looking at this slide for many times with him. So the very important thing, like this point, the global economy has been vital to Singapore's survival. Please write down this one. Okay? You see, I just randomly pick up. I leave it to you. You want to write, you don't want to write, it's your exam, not my exam. I'm telling you, it's important. But you see, most you realize all these points, ladies and gentlemen, you want to take a picture, I leave it to you. Okay. These points will definitely help you. Let's talk about one point. Most countries have benefits, okay, taxes. That's FTA. I have talked about population may benefit. Of course, the biggest, which was Xiangkan, I think Xiangkan use 7 to 8 million of people compared to Singapore, only 5 to 6 million. The beautiful of Hong Kong is because they still got the support from China, but Singapore don't have. Bangkok still is an island, right? Not island, like okay, like somewhere like a city, but it still can support the whole entire land. Venice is also the same support by the whole from Italy. London, the whole thing is from England, but Singapore support what? Don't mean you. So how? The population plays a very important role. Then goods and services consumption, issue 1. The global economy is like why vital? Because Singapore is very dependent to trade and investments. Without that, you see, one day I'm very sad to say that say investment and competitive. This one here. Hey, take note if you are doing A-level, all these points are super important in your globalization. You don't want to write that is your issue, but I'm telling you why is it important. Number 1. Singapore investment is still, that's why Singapore exchange rate is so high, so strong compared to Malaysia and the Southeast Asia currency. Why? Because we have a very strong economic growth due to what? Number 1, manpower. That's you. I'm training you. The MOE is training you. The government of Singapore is training you to be the leader. Why? To be very competitive and sustainability. So, Luhan, Xingyuan, Bohan, Nicole, Yijia, and Antenna, one day you're so successful, will you want to invest in a country like Africa, Brazil? I don't know which part of China you want, or Japan, or Malaysia, or Vietnam, or Laos, or Cambodia, or England, or Holland, or USA, or Canada, or Mexico, or Honduras, El Salvador, Peru, Bolivia. You see, all these countries just made, or Australia, New Zealand, or East Timor. Why? Because all these got to do with this point. You see, when I'm bringing out a story for you to understand. See, Will you put the investment? You want to fake my highlighter? Okay. Okay, I'm just putting this point here on the mouse. In the earlier independence, there's no resources. When Singapore was independent, Mr. Lee Kuan Yew has really a hard time. I damn freaking respect him. He had to fight with the communists. You had to fight with the British running away. Okay, bye, Singapore, your independence, I'm not going to support you. And you had to fight with the Malays, to say that we are anti-Malays. Wow, 这么多的四面楚歌. But how? Mr. Lee Kuan Yew very smart. Bring all the foreign investor. So this one, just now I told you the ABC, right? 1819 till 2100. Why? I think I leave it to 2100. By then you and I also bye-bye in this world already. Okay, well, we don't know what happened. That is your great-grandchildren's issue already. All right. As far as this question here, independent necessary to attract foreigners. Until today, tomorrow, next day, next year, few years later, it's a must because look here, labor intensities. No leh. Uncle Raymond, now Singapore a lot of AIs, okay, BYD also can self-driven car, all these things. We still need, write down, please, human computer interface. Write down, HCI, human computer interface. I know this topic very well, Nicole, because Uncle Raymond studied this for my degree. Why computer interface? Even Elon Musk and everyone will tell you that even with AI, they still cannot replace the human's emotional touch. HET. So therefore, we still need expertise, Bohan, like you. Thank you very much to come to Singapore, Yitia, Nicole, Luhan, and Antenna. Sing算了, forget about singing. I like the way you look at me, that I'm so important, yes. Okay. To remain competitive, maintain economic growth, Singapore focus more on technology driven, you see. If you're not going to do this, you're killing yourself. So now you understand why you study social study, and it is important that your teacher must explain this topic in very detail because it's your future. Okay, look here. When I'm reading, please, when I'm explaining to you, please read. So because of the small population I mentioned last slide, the previous slide, we need people like you to grow in terms of what? Improve, write down, infrastructure. So when you have a good, strong infrastructure, like what? Write down hospital, bank, school, okay? And the most important, research and development facilities and logistic. And most important, Nicole, our external is called defense, and internal, of course, the police lah. Okay. 哎，你知道最近缅甸那个地震吗 ？Earthquake。哦，我们新加坡 send 大概80个 SCDF 的人员呢去那边救灾了。哦，一下你懂哦，那个 earthquake 啊 ，even 影响到我看到 TikTok 影响到 Bangkok 整个 building collapse 哎。为什么我们一个小国需要去帮一个大国呢？难道不是大国来帮小国吗？唇亡齿寒，听过这句话吗？鹿晗听过吗？唇亡齿寒 ，Oh my God， seriously， 那个嘴巴跟那个 lips 是不是在一起 ？So if you don't have the lips to protect the teeth and the tongue, you get frostbite. Right now, go and find the meaning of 唇亡齿寒。Maybe 我的 pronunciation 不对啊，这个字很重要啊。That means 是息息相关。That means every country in Southeast Asia or in the world, you see, we need the money to what? To boost our CDC voucher, support all these infrastructures. 我相信你们明年去学校找 JC 还是 Poly， 你不只是看它的外表外观，整个JC 还是 Poly， 你而且看到里面他的校长、他的老师，你的 senior 在那边读书，然后整个infrastructure 会适合你吗？比如说你要读 computer engineering， 4个 Poly 还是5个 Poly 全部都有，可是哪一个最好？第一个就是靠近你家，第二个方便吗 ？transport， 第三个它的 cost fee 怎么样？第四个他们的是不是在国际是达到有国际水准 ？Same thing when Singapore is there， 一家 Nicole。People want to look at Singapore. Hey, hello, excuse me. Singapore good now? Very good. Close to me. They look at the statistic. How do they cross-referencing? And then look at the BBC News statistic. Send people to come to Singapore to 调查、考察跟检查. Write down the word verification and verified. Validation and verified. V&V, write down, Guohan, V&V. Verify and validate to make sure that Singapore is a country for best investment. Write down verification and validate. These V&Vs are very important in technology. Then, of course, with the FTAs, then the governments in other countries like US, the Europeans, the Europeans, as well as the Southeast Asia and the Middle East, like Saudi Arabia. And recently, the government of Singapore went to visit Luxembourg. You know, Luxembourg is the smallest European country in the whole entire Europe, but is one of the richest among all the Europe. 陆汉，你知道吗？你听过 Luxembourg 吗？就是这样。为什么呢？就像以后你们要做一个小生意，你需要一个大公司来支持你，人际关系很重要。学校最近才慢慢教这个，各位们以前都10几年都教我的 SAX student。So what you get A1 your chemistry, physics and math, but your SS social studies skill like shit. So sorry 我不是老王卖瓜自称吃瓜。So okay, of course, of these participations, take note. I want to finish all this slide once and for all. So be patient with me. So it's number 7 already. So all these will help you to see knowledge and skill for transformations. Now, for example, if this country like Laos and Cambodia recently and Vietnam 刚刚打完仗不久 they want to develop. So 最近我跟我的中国老板吃饭，他就讲中国40年前就是像现在的越南这样。我相信在40年后 you see, remember the ABC just now I put Vietnam will be 超越可能跟中国一样。So why some of your parents or should I say all your parents here, they are so lucky to born in the right timing at that time when China was start to boom. And to them, because of their education, that make the breakthrough. And that is why they came to Singapore to earn the first $1 million or whatever you call it. Some make it, some don't make it. Some even worse. Some make it in a very illegal way. Bye-bye. 你不用来新加坡了。Okay, sad to say and every time in the past must be China people. 真的不按，一定是中国人来这边骗吃骗喝骗赌骗什么东西都骗。现在不是了我看现在中国人来新加坡跟各界的世界就是有名堂的，有 good reputation， 对吗？为什么呢？因为那时候是你们的爷爷的时代，他们没有很少读书，他们只有用这样才可以生存。Here they cannot transfer knowledge， 没办法。可是当他们知道了，他们吃到苦了，就叫他你的 daddy mommy 好好读书，发愤图强。That's why today they are something. Make sense 陆涵 ？Okay, if you want to screw out your life, go ahead but you will 真的是对不起祖宗18代。This one nothing to do social study. Okay, let's move on to this. This one very sad the economic crisis guys, 如果你们喜欢读 economic 经济呢，喜欢玩那个 stock and share I got student I tell you after O level they play share like nobody and yes they make a lot of money. They also lost a lot of money. 一个字一价，你懂什么字吗？贪 greedy 真的。So what happened this you see 2018 2008 few years ago 2019也是，我跟你讲的 next economic crisis 是在我 predict 是在2029 to 2030。陆涵Nicole don't look at me 我不是神机妙算statistics have proven 星远 and then every 10 years you don't believe you go and Google 1998 there's also economic crisis before China took over Hong Kong. Then after that, in 1970 something, they got this crisis of global economy. 打仗 1988. Then 1978就是那个oil crisis. Then 1968就是 Vietnam War. 1958就是那个 Korean before Korean War the Cuban Missile Crisis 那个 around the 1988. Then 1948就是那个中国跟台湾the what do you call this the China and Taiwan War. Then 1939 is the World War II. Okay, then 1929 is the Great Depression. Then 1918, no, 1939, 1929, if you know, you signed the Treaty of Versailles. You realize that? Okay, you can trace, you can look through. 明白吗？博翰，你读 history 吗？没有啊，你读 history 啊，是不是？ Right, the Treaty of Versailles, then the World War II, 1939, when Germany attacked Poland, correct? The World War II started. You realize it's around 20, it's always start with 7, 8, 9 one. Very funny, 很奇怪的，很奇怪。Then 1911 to 1909, 中国革命, the Russian revolutions. I don't know how come. The world is very funny. Every 10 to 12 years, the cycle will come again. The cycle will come again. Mark my word. If you don't believe, history student, you go and check. Okay, so let's go quickly. The Singapore government's response to global financial crisis in a very, very professional way. Because right now, Singapore have a good financial reserve right now. Singapore has a good financial reserve. Okay, Nico, can Nico? So far you can follow my dear? Okay? 一家可以啊? I'm speaking in this way like you are in the JC now. Okay, in the JC where the professor and lecturer is talking like that. So you have to understand that to keep Singapore small and no, sorry, not keep Singapore, to keep Singapore very affordable and survival. Yeah, of course now I'm so sorry, Bohan. Daddy mommy said, wow, Singapore 很贵很贵. Then 有些人呢，新加坡人很 Q 来 Bohan. 自己新加坡哇，新加坡政府很烂很贵，但不要住新加坡啦，去别的国家住咯。Why you keep complaining about Singapore like shit? 政府亏待你咩？对不对，博翰？如果新加坡不好，为什么这么多人来新加坡，还要移民来新加坡？为什么不要移民到有去马来西亚，有去印尼，去啦。If you think they are good, same not everyone. If this person is a 7A1, 去华中啊，为什么要去华中？为什么要去 Raffles？ 我不可以去 Victoria， 我不可以去NJC 啊，我不可以去南洋啊。You know Nanyang JC now is very very hard to go in. Do you know that Nanyang JC? My generation Nanyang is like, don't go Nanyang, lousy unit JC. 风水轮流转，博翰。我跟你讲，如果新加坡一天会倒哦，是可能再多50年到100年后。每个国家都有上有落，中国就是这样。After the 清朝的时候 ，BAM！ 那现在就是 you're riding the wave of success. Okay, now move on Okay, just now was country, now companies 记住CCI companies or country companies. Now the companies remember this one, the first one you see, okay, is the countries So now we're talking about companies. So the country is the one I told you they really impact the whole entire world. So the one is right down Great Depression, inflation, deflations, all these big impact, macro 很大的。你现在是公司，为什么呢？Now companies do have a very significant importance because the company itself bring in few things: investment, employments, and also transfer of technology. Okay, write down if you want and they also give to create employments. But at the same time, they also create deforestation. 对吗，国汉？我要建这个工厂，把全部的森林弄掉。最近我看 TikTok, Brazil because of this summer don't what summit 他把 Amazon 跟他清理掉。Oh my God, seriously？ 国汉，我那些兄弟姐妹无家可归了。然后你就问了哪一个兄弟姐妹 ？My leopard, tiger, giraffe, elephants, hyena, all have to migrate. 孩子们，我们要搬家了。昨天我看哪吒，你们看了吗？Come on, get a live and watch some movie lah, please. I know it's 我昨天看到哪吒很好笑，因为如果你看哪吒，你就知道。等一下我要看 part 2了。Okay, so let's continue. So the word conversely, this expansion is translated increased competition with other companies which are similar. Very simple. Why? So 博翰 I take you for example, 你跟你老婆开一个小型企业 SME small medium size. 可是你旁边有2个很大的公司，如果你跟你太太是 manufacture 书，可 可是你旁边一个 Nike 一个 Adidas， 你怎么比？对吗？说不用紧，可是他们需要一点，可能你跟你太太看到一种绑鞋带的哦，你懂鞋带现在也可以蹬对吗？对不对蹬？我跟你讲很奇怪嘞，很惨嘞，很多小孩子不会绑鞋带嘞，对吗？你跟我 agree 了，金远，you know imagine you and your wife create this how to 绑鞋带 voice recognition please tie the shoe 哇 can you imagine the shoe 自己来咚咚咚咚咚，我跟你讲，你 Nike and Adidas will buy your technology agree 了，博翰，对吗？而且有一种鞋，可能你做那个鞋啊，如果有污渍啊、stain 啊弄到你的鞋，连它自己可以清理掉，你不会去洗水嘞。你用一种 liquid 啊，它整个鞋就变成焕然一新。那你 understand 啊？You understand this topic now？除非你有 write down breakthrough technology right now. If the company got no breakthrough technology, who want to join you? Correct 啊，博翰对不对？That is where, my dear, your chemistry, physics, and the biology comes in. Now you understand your A max and the E max, your F max, whatever max will come in. The breakthrough down. 一样 okay? Now, with this, of course, 博翰，你的 business expand 了，哇，去到别的国家，慢慢咯，来 become MNC. A lot, write down please, a lot of Singapore companies in the 80s and 90s, they break through by coming out new breakthrough technology. And because of their management, a lot of Singaporean, including myself last time, we go overseas to share our knowledge and expertise in terms of management skill. Management 就是管理，怎么管理一个公司啊？因为新加坡的我们的年代就是真的是哇按部就班的。Very systematically, how we train, how we bring the entire business up, especially banking and oil and REITs. Oil and REITs 就是那个油啊。Then you see, I'm take advantage of opportunity presented by globalization because 他们开发 in the 90s due to what you know 啦，鹿晗 www, the World Wide Web right now. Because of World Wide Web, the internet opened up the golden opportunity for Singaporean SME to be able to expand their horizon right now, expand your horizon all the way to global. And that's how every country, Singapore, Nico, I used to work in a multinational company, American firm before. Okay, I can tell you, before I become a teacher, I worked in a real few big company. I work in DBS Bank, Citibanks, in Fuji Xerox, in Siemens, you name it. All the multinational company. I can say I will be much better than those teachers who never work outside, but they have been teaching 30 years in the school. That one, I respect them. The 30 years, their knowledge of academic solid. But in terms of outdoor, they are not solid. But that is why MOE are now sending this teacher out of the cocoon for teaching. Hey, you go and work, go and get you got 1 year, go and work in a hotel, go work in the F&B, go and work in others, so that 他们可以应用他们的 experience 来教学生。But to be honest, that 6 months to 1 year cannot compare to people like us. And some of your teachers, they will tell you, I'm a mid-career, I will work in this company before I come and teach you design and technology or FCE or science and math. These are the teachers to me. I feel that their sharing of real life experience are more important. Sorry, I'm not saying the 30 years in the school teachers are not good. Both are equally good. The most important thing is that we as a teacher, we must always 焕然一新 to be more creative. Why? Next topic lah. 3.2. You see, in order to make this, it's just like company 博翰. So you design one that your shoe can 自己可以清理那个钩子的 sustain. Then 你用 voice recognition 那个 shoe 可以自己戴 very good Or maybe better still, 一双鞋你懂那个我最近想买一个 EV car. I realize 那个 X 盆I cannot understand星远 the Australian and 外国人 cannot pronounce the X 盆 properly. X pun, the X pun. Hello, X 盆小鹏. And you know the 小鹏 the seat they can adjust If I sit in this position, they can record. This is my position. If my daughter sit in this position, it can record. Or my wife, or even the back seat can arrange. And then, wow, my good God, massage. Wow, I can tell you whether the car is coming nearer to you or not. And then you ask me, why I need to know that? Is to compete with Tesla. to compete with other brands of EV car. China already got few EV car competitions. And China also competing with the European car, Volvo, Peugeot. Okay, and what about Japan? You realize Japan got no news, no sound, no picture. Huh? They may not want EV car. You know what they want to come out? Antenna? Sing again. Yitia, Nicole, Luhan, and Wuhan, nitrogen car. You all study history, I mean, you all study science and chemistry, you know what you mean by nitrogen, huh? Is it possible or not? You see? You decide. I'm not the one who say nitrogen car. It's because I went to talk and see, and then I talk to these people who are chemistry and physics expert. Say nitrogen car, what bloody hell? Might as well helium car better, right? I don't know what is nitrogen. Come on, you all should know better than me. Yeah, okay, chemistry. Is it feasible or not? Now, this is the next one I'm going to end soon. This is the one that small medium enterprise. Singapore itself consists of 50%. So, Bohan, every company in Singapore started from a small company and they grow to big company. Example, Red Dot, Old Chunky. Okay, Old Chunky 就是那个咖喱 pot 啦。还有什么啊 ？Charles and Keith。还有什么啊？还有什么 brand 啊 ？Local Singapore brand 啊？哦，美珍香那个肉干啊。You realize all these start to expand and explore to other, the expand, explore, and explore, the 3E. Because of that, that's why they keep low. See, you see, Bohan, imagine 你是一间公司，最后你有7、8间公司 ，supplier would like to work with you because they know that your stability is there， 对吗？星远 ，the more company you have, people say， 哦，这个公司不会倒的。But very sad 哦。And then 呢，你懂那个最近 Capital， 我是 Capital 啊，那个戏院刚刚关掉在 Jam 啊，在 Jam Jurong East Jam 啊 ，Capital right own the landlord for 4.3 million， 为什么 ？Nico， 没有人要去看戏了，对吗？你有去看戏吗 ？My son is asking me, Daddy, on the 3rd of April, can we watch the Minecraft movie 呢 ？So 一下，你自己想，你现在有去戏院看戏吗？多久？你最多1年1、2次，对吗？过年的时候看戏，对吗？一样。But most of the time you can watch this on the YouTube or even Netflix, right? So things have changed. 以前我们看戏还要排长龙嘞，不是 online booking， 是真的排队排到你哦，跟你讲对不起，卖完了，鸡蛋糕。You know how sad we are, no? Then we are always have to rush, and then the timing, then sometimes 迟一点他们就关了。So globalization and is the one we are talking about here. Now is individual. Just now is the impact of companies. So look at this. 8 individuals to venture abroad. This is very important. I forgot to tell you. All these bullets here are very important. You know why not, Bohan? Because Singapore government give a lot of, write down the word incentive. This one, the PERK, P-E-R-K. Write down incentive and PERK to make the SME to survive, to live longer, so that they can support the multinational company. 明白吗? So if your teacher haven't touched on chapter 9, if you listen to my class, you see what your teacher say, compare yourself. I'm not saying I'm good, I maybe miss out a few things, maybe important things, I don't know. But if your teachers are mentioning this and with more example, please share, then the teacher is very good. Mohan, let's be honest with you. Chapter 8, 9, 10需要一个老师真的有亲身体验到在这个 SME 跟 MSC 做工的感觉。你不可以纸上谈兵，再说哦这样的，你要感觉到说他可以 bring out the real life example， 明白哦，陆恒 ，alright， OK， 好像你 next end of this year 你要做 part time， 跟一个学生没有做 part time 的感觉不一样啊。Okay, now let's talk about individual. That is my favorite. I feel that economic impacts are more important for individuals than the companies and countries. You can disagree with me, but this is how I'm going to explain. Now, because of individuals, they started off already, all the CEOs started off, for example, like Jack Ma, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Amazon's founder, Facebook founders, they are all individuals. We have a dream. We have a mission and a vision. Write down dream, mission, visions. and the most important, their objective and goal. Without this mission, visions, objective, and goal, how can you impact? Because of they have a desire to create a handphone that is so unique. They have a desire to create a BYD car that is so unique. They have a desire to create something like, how should I say? Give me a minute. I'm thinking of a good example. Oh, yes. How can you create something like China now have aircraft carrier, 航空母舰? There must be someone on top there to think of this, then they can create. Then they'll let the company to decide and let the expertise, like some of your, maybe your auntie, uncle, relative, to go overseas and understand how to develop and build an aircraft carrier. Very good one, I miss out. 以前是嫦娥登天啊，现在真的是有嫦娥1号、嫦娥2号，就是那个 spaceship， 对吗？ Who has this idea? There must be the top leader, the person who say, I want to make China as good as Russia and US to 奔天. You must be one. Example, Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison, okay, Sir Isaac Newton, Beethoven, Trotsky, all these famous people, Lee Kuan Yew. Because of this individual, they create the opportunity for the country to grow and allow more companies for SME and MNC to come to Singapore to develop, to involve, and to 落地生根. That is my argument. So with that, we bring in a lot of high income. Why? Businessmen like the co-founder of Facebook to come to Singapore. Li Lianjie, a very famous actor, Li Lianjie, martial art, 中国的, like Singapore migrate. Because of them, they bring more higher income. Because of this CEO of Bank of Citibank, DBS Bank, Chase Manhattan Bank of US, or 中国银行 Bank of China, 那个总裁一句话, we want to go Singapore. Agree? That is why I'm training you as a leader, you make the final decision. Don't need to go very far. Talk about your father and mother. They are the individuals who decide to come to Singapore for this family. Okay? You can disagree with me, but this is my argument. Because look here. Agree now? That is why your mommy, daddy come to Singapore, 对吗，陆航？心远，对吗？ Then 以后一样，可能陆航你觉得你跟你老公讲，哎呀，新加坡不可以贵住了，很烂了，新加坡 nothing wrong. I won't be surprised in 100 years Singapore will be like shit. Every country will have up and down. So you decide to move to another country. Do not. Why? Because the country welcome you. Wow, Lu Han got this PhD in this. Come. Please come. You realize, ladies and gentlemen, education is an invisible tool to make a great leader, to make the final decisions, to change the world. And then Hitler is one example. Agree? Because of the one-man show, he changed the entire Germany to be great again. Stalin is one another example. Because of him, he changed the Russian Revolution. Agree? And not Russian, sorry. That would be Lenin. 对吗? Lenin. Right? Next one. Sorry. 我希望我去中国不会被抓。以前我不喜欢毛泽东，也是出毛泽东改了整个国家。After that， 真正的after 毛泽东死了，谁呢？邓小平 is the one who opened up China to the world. If you still don't accept that individuals have a biggest impact in economy, I don't know how to explain to you already. I give you so many examples. If you still cannot accept it, sorry, Bohan. And Sing, if you all got any junior coming for my SS next year, following year, I will still talk about individual. Okay, I will never change. Okay, because individual has the biggest impact in economy. 真的吗？你看那个苏联普京跟那个Ukraine 的，他们两个人打了咯。那个以色列跟哈斯嘛打仗，是不是上面那个老大讲话？他一打就是打，关你什么事啊？ Okay, this one, you realize 这个最近那个美国总统 Donald Trump 啊，真的啊，哇，放那个 Texas 啊，弄到乱七八糟啊。You agree not? Because of Donald Trump, he say what Texas to China cut this 20%, 30%. Because of this cow, actually I quite respect him, seriously. But because nothing wrong, Luhan and Nico, he want to cover make American great again. So 就是杀一儆百. In order to save his own country, he had to destroy other countries. Because of that, a lot of people in China, in other parts of the world, lost a lot of jobs because he cut tariff 很贵啊, cannot start lah. So a lot of China factories closed down. 他一个人一句话而已啊，一架 increase 20%， 销量啦，完蛋了咯。那些小企业家在中国怎么办？拜拜。Now you still don't agree that individual have economic impacts. I don't know what to say lah. Even Xi Jinping also want to talk to him. Even the Canadian Prime Minister also say, hello, you increase, I also increase. Mexico also increase. This increase, that increase. Last but not least, think about it. Look at this one. I think my whole entire thing can be summarized in this. Because of that, antenna, if you are doing history, because Hitler, remember, because a lot of German people lost their job due to the Jews, right? Remember, he has no choice. You all study Hitler, right? Antenna, right? He has no choice. He was a very good speaker. Okay, he convinced the Weimar government, right? Correct, and then he start to say, okay, all these Jews must be carried. We must make German great again. Germany to be powerful. And true enough, during the Olympics, there this Jesse Owen, the black guy who ran the Olympic, he got first. He thought the Germans will run faster. He refused to give the gold medal to the black guy and represent USA. And some of USA is to him is an enemy. But do you know, on the road in Singapore now, we don't talk about China now. Most of the road on Singapore, the most expensive car, all of you listen, is German car. Mercedes, Audi, BMW. And those popular cars are Japanese car, Toyota, Honda, Mitsubishi. And the most F1 car is what? Lamborghini, Ferrari, Porsche. Right? You realize these are the World War II Axis power. They are now still so strong. That one you can use country already. Agree? That one can use country. But behind the country, there is still got one person behind to 控制整个局面。哎呦 ，OK， 谢谢各位，好了，我讲完了，我不要讲 Chapter 9了，所以我讲完了啊。你们要不要 take it as what you call support individual or not? I leave it to you. Okay, look at this one. Did we talk about this last week? Yuma. Okay, well, this is very important. Okay. Take note, this one you have to put, if you can, if you're really interested, Luhan, you can put issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, or issue 1, issue 2. You can find out this part here. Okay, which chapter you want to, because it will help. You realize this one, I want to prove that this is the power of individuals. But of course, there are some group here. Okay, this one individual, see? You see? You realize I want to prove to you. Go on. This Marshall theory is very important if you are going for A level in university. Take note of this Marshall theory. Go and ask if your daddy, mommy have studied this in, I think in the Chinese university or even your MBA, your master, they will definitely talk about this one. Please share with your parents and ask your parents. Of course, you can ask me, okay? Secondary school don't teach this, to be honest. When I was using this for my students, my other teacher was shocked. Raymond, you taught this to them. What's wrong? And he was surprised that I teach them in G2. The any student. What's wrong? What G2 不可以学这些咩 ？G1 也不可以学咩？为什么要分得这么清楚 ？Okay, let me. I expect you to do homework on this. So far, nobody hand in. I'm very, very disappointed, to be honest. Okay, you can tell me you got school homework, got this and that. At least do a few questions for me. But if you don't do, I don't what I call penalize you. Okay, let's do this one. All right, I want to finish this and then I hope next week, I will give you one more chance lah. If you don't want to do my homework like this one, all the question here, all the question here, this one, all these question here, it's okay. But next week, I will not wait for you. I will come up my answer already. Okay, so now we do the full paper, the full SS paper. Let's talk about extract one. They give me a break, okay. So we are talking about issue two. You know, this is issue one. Nicole, can you read the extract one to the class, please, Nicole? Nicole, are you ready to read the first paragraph? Extract one. Nicole, my dear, can you read Mr. Shamugan?
Mr. Shamadan, during a forum with NTU students, made the following comment: whenever the budget comes around, MPs, whether from the People Action Party or the opposition, will stand up and talk about how the government should be spending more because that is popular. But always ask yourself, every time a proposal is put forward, where is the money going to come from? Who is going to pay for it?
Very good, loud and clear. NTU stands for National Technology of University of Singapore. So Mr. Shamugun is actually right now, until now, he's under my GRC. He's a law minister, if you do not know. Okay, Bowen, 他是law minister, Mr. Shamugun. Okay, so this extract one, is it ABC? When I say ABC, mean is it before 1999? Yes, definitely it's not 1999. Wait, 1 minute. Okay, if you know about the ABC, so it's definitely B and C. Okay, because Mr. Shamugan will be continued to be our law minister, if I'm not mistaken, because 2002 to 2005, he's still a law minister. This one must know, because some of the ministers, when they say they are the education minister, 他们没有做了嘞, so he become an ex education minister. So you must know when is the minister, 很重要吼。你不要写错imagine 这个minister Heng Swee Keat， 以前 Heng Swee Keat 是 education minister， 可是像现在不是 education minister， 你懂他是什么吗？他是 deputy prime minister 嘞，他已经上任，你不要讲哦 Heng Swee Keat the present education minister， 你死了，完蛋了。所以你要知道你不要乱写你要知道 ，that's why now you understand the ABC very important the time factor, the line the taxi, remember TAXI the timeline， so 这个 timeline 是对的，OK， 可以好。那 audience 就是 student government 还有 opposition party 对吗 ？A stands for audience 对吗？博翰，因为纳税你没有来，他们知道了，说我要帮你说新远也可以no problem， 新远也 can ask me anytime 说我不是冷落你新远 ，OK， 所以一家 sorry I cannot hear you， 所以只要点头，还是你不明白，你就用那个 hand， 然后你 type 那个 answer 给我 ，OK， so OK， Nicole don't worry OK the rest OK the three ladies 鹿晗 and then 所以博翰你看说在 audience 是 BAP government 吗？对吗？然后那个 opposition party 也是 audience 吗？然后 NTU 就是那个 student 在那边的 student 讲话，所以为什么要跟 student 讲话呢？很简单，因为他是未来的主人翁the future leaders。所以大家跟他讲，你不要乱投票你要想清楚这些钱是从哪里来的 ，taxpayer money 啦。Okay, extract one then look at the question. Oh, I love this picture, man. Then see, and then read extract one for me.
In your opinion, why is making
Wait, extract one. See here.
extract one states that deciding what is good for society is a challenge. In your opinion, why is making decisions a challenge for a country like Singapore? Explain your answer with reference to 2 reasons.
2 reasons. For G2 is only 1 reason. Okay, so 2 reasons. Later you can think. Extract one. Here, this is extract one. Bohan, 知道 2 reasons, 2 example. Like for example, like your son ask you, Daddy, 我要50块. Then you ask, give me 2 reasons. 一个因为老师说要捐钱给一个学生，因为他的 daddy 死掉，妈咪生病，我们要帮忙。OK， fair enough 吗？博翰有 accept 吗？Example 1， Example 2说我们只是捐30块，可以吗 ，Daddy？ 你就 OK， 那20块呢？我20块，因为我要买一个 present 小礼物给我的朋友哈。20块因为那个是我的好朋友，记得吗 ，Daddy？ last year 他送我一个很贵重的礼物。OK，Now you understand? Do extract. 2 example. Make sense? I'm using a real life example. So what is the 2 example? Okay, you have to think. This one is now you understand. you really have to understand the 整个来龙去脉，整个新加坡的东西。So what is the two example? Okay, now let's do extract two. 鹿晗。
A poster paying tribute to the late Mr. Lee Kuan Yew, Singapore's first Prime Minister and founding father.
Okay, this one you read now. Okay, my life, all these things. So what this is, take note. So this is definitely B, right? Agree now, Luhan? It cannot be C, right? 那已经死掉了吗？ Correct, huh? No, you different, Nicole, Ijia, and Boan, and then you different, 它是 B, under B. You know what is B, right? 2000 to 225, right? 现在 present 吗？而且他刚刚死掉 and very impactful, because this year he passed away 10 years anniversary. And this is a 60 years independence. Very important, can you read again, Bohan? Extract 3. Bohan,
A poster created for the Yellow Ribbon Freedom Run. The run aims to encourage the community in providing ex-convicts with a second chance in life. Proceeds raised from the run will go to the Yellow Ribbon Fund, which supports rehabilitation and reintegration programs for ex-offenders, their families, and their children. In 2016, 9,000 Singaporeans participated in the run.
So if you do not know what is a yellow ribbon, 就是那些去坐牢的，他们出来给他们第二个机会。Sorry, Bohan, this one is quite bullshit, 因为他们出来，他们要改过自新可是他们没有机会改过自新。很简单，Bohan, if I will only accept yellow ribbon who are 好像他打架、偷钱、抢劫。可是如果是 upskirt 还是 molest 跟强奸犯I will never give them a second chance. Bohan, if I can I will ask them to go and die. Sorry, very strict. 好像那个贩毒的这些贩毒，那有 second chance 就是死刑的。You are destroying the countries, the society. So you see, individual again. So I will not accept those like rapists or molester or upskirt, because 如果我有一个公司，我有女同事怎么办呢？ And I also have a daughter. I have people like Lu Hans and all of you, Antenna and Nicole and Ijia, a lot of female students. I got also 我有 niece, I got goddaughters. I cannot accept this. So do I? Okay, let me share with you. There's a reason. So this one is definitely not A. In fact, there's A, but this one is only started somewhere, I think, in 1990, 2000 or so, if I'm not mistaken. So you must know, this one started in 2000 and beyond. So next year, 2026, also future have to use. I have to check the yellow ribbon started, I think, somewhere late 90s. Okay, so never mind, we'll take it as present and future. Okay, this 2016. Okay, so you see now 2016. So I'm right at the B. Okay, so why is it important? Let's go. Luhan, can you read the not Luhan. Bowen, can you read the extract 2, 3 again? I know you read a lot already, sorry. Ijia cannot read also, sorry. Nicole cannot read. Angela?
Extract 2 and 3 reflect on the roles of the government and citizens in working for the good of society. Do you think that the government has more significant role than citizens in working for the good of the society? Explain your answer.
So it's government and citizen, This is the citizen representing, and this is government. I have no regrets. I spent my life, okay, it's the Singapore Prime Minister, so much of it, okay, blah, blah, blah. There are nothing more than what you can do as a successful Singapore. When have I given up my life? So this is, Lee Kuan Yew is representing the governments. This one is a committee, citizens, right? These are all the citizens who want to raise fund. So which one is important? There's a quick, because of Ijia, can you all type your answer in the Zoom chat? Is it government or citizen? Okay, wait. Before you type your answer, for me, ready? I will choose citizen. Please type your answer, please. Which one has the more significant role? I choose citizen over government. Okay, Guohan, you decide. 你不一定跟我啊 Can you type your answer in the Zoom chat now? 不要 let me repeat again 啊。我有3个好朋友跟我一样。Can you don't send to me no? Send to the group, please, so everyone know. Thanks. Can you resend again? Oh my God, seriously? Oh, same person. Okay, sorry. Lu Han say citizen, Bo Han also say citizen. Xing Yue also say citizen. How many are saying? Don't send to me, send to the everyone. Don't mind, send to everyone, Bo Han. Wow, all send citizen. Okay. Is it okay that you all explain to me why citizen? Few sentence. Easier. I'm so sorry. I don't want you to keep repeating what you say. Can you type your answer in a few simple words? Xing Ye, why you choose citizen? I got my answer, but I don't want to say. Wait. For the benefit that I don't cheat, I will send my answer to Yijia. I type my answer first. You can, if you want, you can type your answer if you want to. I'm typing my answers. Okay. Yijia, I sent my answer to you already. Please don't share. Luhan. What is DAILS? I search my Google chat group. I never this. Oh, feels. Okay. Thank you. Don't send my answer. Don't send the answer to me, Luhan. Share your answer to everybody. 不要怕羞. 我 send to Yijia because I don't want y'all to know my answer. 对吗, Yijia? You saw my answer, right, Yijia? Yeah, just to prepare, huh? 所以不要说的我说我 copy 他们的 answer, huh? So, Bohan and all of you, please type your answer. Luhan, can you resend again to the group, please? Thank you. Can I come back in 2 minutes? You guys give me your answer, okay? 随便。Okay, well, good. Only Luhan only The rest haven't give me answer Thank you, Xi Yuan. Okay, I like the answer. Thank you. Luhan, Xi Yuan, and then give me the answer already. Thank you. What about Pohan and Yijia跟 Nicole? Thank you. 快点哦，我的儿子在约我看哪吒2嘞。陆涵，你不要看哪吒，他有一个很胖胖的、很大的、很多胡须的、很大只的。没有，那个哪吒来着？哎呀，爸，吓死我了！So cute，大只，可是他讲的声音，哎呀，吓死我了！哎呀，哪吒，so cute。That is a society at the time. 如果你看《封神榜》，你知道为什么有哪吒了。So hard to get my son to watch 哪吒。Thank you，宜家。哇，哎，你是不是 copy 我 answer 啊，宜家？开玩笑，开玩笑。我们现在等你哥跟博翰讲完了，我们就可以拜拜。OK，no stress，no stress，我只是这样讲而已啊。And then, if you really want to ask me history 来跟你讲我可以讲到2个小时都不用停的。Only more history 我可以大滔阔论，讲到不停的。OK。All right, man. Mr. Liu, I like your answer. 你听过那个汉朝吗？汉武班、汉皇帝、汉朝听过吗？你写的东西就像这个，因为汉朝的第一个皇帝是一个农夫来的，对吗？你知道吗？你想我这么厉害我连汉朝都讲出来中国历史我都把它挖出来讲师傅高明不愧是刘邦的后代，也是刘备的后代，对吗？也是姓样刘，对吗？我看不是一样刘那个刘不一样sorry， 我以为是那个不是刘吗？刘邦跟刘备那个刘不一样刘那个你可以把你的信 send 给 Uncle Raymond 吗？华文信，我好奇，不好意思老板，Nico, have you sent to me already, Nico? Not yet So once Nico send, then I will say myself. Okay, thank you, Nico. 不是是 Nico 吗？这个刘你的汉跟我以前那个汉一样可是我汉是换了鸡蛋，我的汉是哪个汉？是我自己的名字的汉都忘记。你的是不是圣约翰的汉对吗？是三点水我的好像没有三点水的，我的好像没有三点水。汉哥，谢谢你，汉哥。你个 send ready。Where I find the citizens are important. All your answer well done 你们最高境界。With this answer to end your conclusion， 明白吗 ？And then陆涵。So this is your conclusion already. You already do your conclusion for extract 2 and 3. Get it now? 陆涵，你够明白吗 ？But so sorry. Whether is it long or short? Okay, it all depends. This is just only your thoughts. So you have to do 1 paragraph on government and 1 paragraph of citizen, and then you have your conclusion. Okay, I will share my conclusions next time. in your next lesson, because I think I did not share here, right? Did I share here? Oh, I did. I even give you the answer already. If you have print out, then you know, I already give out the answer to you already. So next week, we're going to talk about it. You see, I even give my answer here. Okay, so never mind. All right, thank you, all of you. Let me stop sharing now. Okay, I hope next week, I'm not going to do anything, but next week I'll be going through the SBQ and SRQ, okay? For next week, let me see. I turn my calendar first. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. On the 5th of April, I will go through the SBQ and SRQ for one whole entire paper. Okay, Gohan. Okay, Ijia. Then the next lesson on the, take note now, help me, and then and Luhan remind me, 这两个是我的秘书12号我们就这样做 Chapter 10。Chapter 10, OK？ 然后19号我还有一个空缺，星远你要来吗？19号。My goodness， 18号是 Good Friday 啊。OK， 不用紧。OK， I still got one vacancy on the 19th of April, right?